With the average price of a home in the GTA topping $1 million, the thought of owning a tiny home may be appealing for some buyers.
But when it comes to tiny homes, there are rules and regulations around zoning, and the smaller structures may not be allowed. Pat Foran has our story on Consumer Alert. Pat.
Thanks, Nathan. And Michelle, a Pickering woman liked the idea of buying a tiny home. She saw one advertised on social media. She put down a deposit of more than $50,000, but the project fell through, and now she's trying to get back her money. What was your dream when you wanted this?
To live in the country, quiet life.
Janice Smith of Pickering wanted to downsize her home and live in a rural area. That's why in the fall of 2023, she was interested when she saw an ad for tiny cottages on Instagram.
It was small, it had no stairs, it came fully furnished. It was really nice. Countryside living, perfect.
There were several locations to choose from. She picked a tiny cottage in Ancaster in Hamilton. She would have to purchase the tiny home and then lease the land it was on.
It's a tiny cottage combination of a trailer because it does have wheels. You can pick it up and take it wherever you want it.
She chose a tiny cottage with Resort HQ selling for $250,000 and gave the company a deposit of almost $55,000. She was supposed to move in last summer, but last spring she got a call with some bad news.
The deal didn't go through. They were having conflicts with the municipality.
The tiny cottages were considered illegal because they did not conform to zoning bylaws. A spokesperson told CTV News the City of Hamilton Building Division issued orders directing the removal of illegally constructed structures on the property. We spoke with Smith in the fall. She was told she would get a refund of her deposit and receive 22 post-dated checks, but they all bounced.
These are all the NSF, every single one of them.
We reached out to Resort HQ on Smith's behalf, and the owner, Joe Accardi, told us it has never been a question of returning the deposit or not. It will be returned. 4 months later, Smith says she has still not received her refund.
Nothing has come to me, no information, no funds, nothing.
Resort HQ said it was taking legal action against the City of Hamilton regarding the zoning issue. As for Smith's deposit, Accardi now says the newest timeline to get you paid back is 6 to 9 months. Smith remains concerned, and her plans to own a tiny home are now on hold indefinitely. And when buying a tiny home, you have to do your research. You need to make sure it adheres to provincial building codes, local bylaws, and is legal to be used in the area where you want to set it up. On your side, I'm Pat Foran.